Hey guys, it's Elisa here, and what I have for you today is my January wrap up as well as my February to be read pile. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with what I read this month. I ended up reading 11 books, which is pretty good. Some of them YA, some of them not, so I'll kind of go ahead and go through them for you guys. What I went ahead and read first was Night School. This is book 5. Yes, I could be wrong. No, yeah, it's book 5. Sorry. Yes, it's book 5 from the Blood Coven series by Mary Mancusi. I really, really like these books. They're super just easy to read. A little cheesy sometimes, not gonna lie, but I like some cheesy in my life sometimes. So I like the pop culture references. I love the two main characters of these books, which is basically Rain and her sister Sunshine or Sunny. They kind of interchange. This one is in Rain's perspective, and things get more complicated in this book. I don't want to give too much away, especially with it being book 5. There's a lot that changes in this book compared to like books 1 through 3 and half of 4. But yeah, so I ended up giving this book a 4 out of 5 stars. I really, really liked it, and I'll go ahead and leave a link below on Goodreads if you really want to get into it. I'll also leave information about like the first book as well. So the next book that I read was Anatomy of a Boyfriend by Daria Sandowski. I said that right. Okay, yeah, so I read this book. I left a review, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I will go ahead and link it below, especially my review, so you guys can go ahead and check that out if you're interested in to know what I thought about this book. The next book that I went ahead and also read was Untouchable by Lindsay Delgar, sorry, still haven't learned how to say it. I read those, the majority of the rest of the books that I read were on my Nook. So I read Untouchable, which is book 1, Unforgivable and Untraceable, which is book 2 and 3 of that series as well. And I devoured them in a hurry. They were so good. I read all 3 of them like in 3 days. Yeah, 3 days, and I gave them all 5 out of 5 stars. I mean, I really, really, really enjoyed that series a lot. Love the roller coaster, love the romance. It wasn't too much. I love the way it was all tied up in a bow. And I did go ahead and also do a book review on book 1, Untouchable, which I'll go ahead and link in the description bar below as well, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. Okay, so after Untouchable, Unforgivable, and Untraceable, I was still on my little mafia kick for a while, basically. So the next thing I read was Mobster's Girl by Amy Rachel, and that was really good. Really fast paced, kind of short, but it does go into another book, like book 2, which is called Awakening the Mobster. And those, like, a really quick read. I think it was like 100, like 200 pages actually, or 150 or something like that. But yeah, I gave them 4 out of 5 stars because of the action on each of them, and you'll go ahead and see a picture of them. The next book that I read was Moth to a Flame by Ashley Antoinette, and that book was not what I expected it to be. I liked it. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. It was okay. I really enjoyed it. It is a little graphic. There's a lot of like abuse in it, with like a spouse or like a boyfriend type person and the main character, and the ending wasn't what I expected, which was it was good. It was it caught me off guard, but I think because it wasn't what I thought it was when I read it, that I gave it a 3. But I'll probably go back and read it again with kind of more of an open mind, like no expectations for it, to see if I can well, if I'll really enjoy it the way that I did. But I did give it 3 out of 5 stars, and I enjoyed it. I will reread it sometime soon. Just don't know when. A series. It doesn't really have a name to it. I just know it's called like The Devil's Eyes, The Devil's Revenge, The Devil's Son. And it is still a mobster based story by Jennifer Loren. And I really, 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 really enjoyed book 2 and the no, I'm lying. Book 1 and 2. I really liked it. It wasn't what I was expecting. I liked Nicholas, who was the main character, as well as Kayla, who was the girl interest of the story. I liked how it evolved. I like how the characters grew. I hate what Nicholas did, but he redeems himself, so okay, I forgive him. Book 3, I I have no words. I can't describe it. It just threw me off. Like it wasn't what I was expecting, like at all. And I mean, I still liked it because my characters were in there. Like I liked how they gave some more insight into Nicholas. Like I don't want to give too much away, especially with it being book 3. In case you guys do want to go ahead and read it, in case you all were interested in my little kick on the mobster roller coaster that I have been on, but luckily have finally kind of got off of. I think. I hope. I really, really hope for what I have planned for the month of February. But anyway, so for that one, I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5 because it still gave me enough of the characters that I enjoyed it, but that huge twist at the end was not what I was expecting at all. But I did like it. So, yeah. So, on to my February to be read list. So what I'm planning to go ahead and do, because I have been putting it off for a while, is to go ahead and finish the Beautiful Creatures series, but I'm going to reread all of them. So I started off on Beautiful Creatures. On here, I am, I don't know, like 1/4 of the way. My finger doesn't find it. 1/4 of the way, and probably a little bit more. What I've been doing is I like audiobooks, I do, but I only like them when I have already read the book. I can't listen to an audiobook if I haven't, like it's just hard for me for some reason. But if I already read it, like if I am, for example, like cleaning and I step out for a second and I come back, it's not I'm not completely lost since I already know what's going on. So I did most of this is audiobook. It's not even me really reading it. It's what I was doing when I was like getting ready for work, when I was like fixing my hair and when I drove to work. So yeah, so I'll probably finish this pretty quickly because of the audiobook. But yeah, so I will be reading this series. I have Beautiful Creatures, and then I will also have Beautiful Darkness. Oops, I hit my computer. I have Beautiful Chaos, and they are all hardback. I've had them for a while. And of course, last but not least, Beautiful Redemption. I will be reading all of these in the month of February. I do want to go ahead and try to finish these all before the movie comes out. I know I really just need to finish Beautiful Creatures because that's what the movie's about, but I just would really, really want to. I also going to read the novella Dark Dream or Dream Dark, something like that. I have it on my Nook as well, so I'm going to be reading those. So I'll read Beautiful Creatures, Beautiful Darkness, the novella, Beautiful Chaos, Beautiful Redemption. So that's what I want to go ahead and do, especially with it kind of being like a love story. And February is the month of love. So that's what I want to go ahead and do for those. And because I did go ahead and read 11 books in the month of January, I feel like I'm capable to go ahead and read a little bit more. So what I will be reading after these will be The Wolf Pack by Melissa de la Cruz. I do want to go ahead and read that because I know that those characters do come out in Gates of Paradise, which will be the next book that I also read in the month of February. Well, after Wolf Pack, I'll go ahead and read Gates of Paradise, even though I'm still worried. But I will go ahead and read this, and then I will also... Okay, so what I'll also be reading, which I just realized that I'll probably read it before Wolfpack and Gates of Paradise, is Haven, sorry, Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks, just because I always like to read the books before I go see the movie, and I know that this movie comes out on February 14th. I, of course, don't have plans to see it on February 14th because I will be seeing Beautiful Creatures, but I will be watching it because I just do that. I did that with The Lucky One, The Last Song, so on and so forth. Dear John. Anyways, so I will be reading Safe Haven as well, so it'll probably be, well, I shouldn't say probably. It's going to be Beautiful Creatures, Beautiful Darkness, the novella, Beautiful Chaos, Beautiful Redemption, then Safe Haven, and then the Wolf Pack, and Gates of Paradise. So since all of these consist of love, I know it's kind of cliche to kind of go with like a love theme for the month of February, but I am going to follow the masses and do it because I can, and I'm really interested in wanting to know what these stories about. So this is the video today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my January wrap up and my February to be read pile. If you have any questions about any of the books that I mentioned, go ahead and please comment, like, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I would love to hear your comments, concerns, or any suggestions, like anything you guys would think I would like to go ahead and read. I'm always up for that as well. I love finding a new book. I love buying a new book. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You have a great day. And, sorry, I heard my phone vibrating, but I have no idea where it's at. Anyways, so thanks for watching my January wrap up and my February to be read. I know this is going to be posted a little bit after January. It'll probably be posted up on the 3rd of February just because of my days off. But yeah, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. Please, again, comment, like, subscribe. Bye.